Wait. Don't go anywhere. Somebody asked a question and I'm about to answer it. So, wait. Let's go. All right, family. How y'all doing today? All right, so I am the real Elisa Applewhite, your CEO 3 times. Let's get to it. This is 15-minute live Q&A with your CEO 3 times. Me, Elisa Applewhite. Shout out to my daughter, Callie, for buying me this for Christmas. It's so special to me because my Callie bought it, right? My Callie. Y'all know I have 5 children, but my Callie bought this for me. So thank you, Callie. All right, so let's get to it. Why do I go live Monday through Friday? Wait a minute. We're not going to get to it. Let me put the clock on. Let me put the clock on because if the clock is correct, at 12:18, I should be done and wrapped up to go. All right. So let's do that. There we go. Clock is on. All right. Why do I go live Monday through Friday, y'all? It's simple. People keep calling me, texting me, emailing me, DM me, asking me questions. And we are adding questions from the course. I'm so excited. We're adding questions from the course. So we get to answer, we dibble in a little bit of questions that people ask from the course. They ask a lot of questions and we're giving them a lot of details. So get to answer them live. I'm so excited. So, this is why I go live because you keep asking me questions. I'm here every day at 12 o'clock on all platforms, y'all. Officially, I look professional on Instagram because StreamYard has now partnered with Instagram so we can stream seamlessly. So on all social media platforms, you can catch me, the real Elisa Applewhite, Monday through Friday, live at 12 p.m. And guess what? I even did a step bigger for you. On weekends at 12 o'clock, you catch a recording, y'all. It's always information. Like, come to my channel. It's information to help you about your business, right? About life, right? About being a mom, about being a nurse. Whatever question you ask me, as long as it's appropriate, I'll answer it, right? If it's not appropriate, I ain't gonna answer it. I'm not gonna even entertain it. I'm gonna cover it with the blood of Jesus and keep it moving. All right. All right. So here we go. Why do they call me CEO 3 times, y'all? It used to be real simple. It's because I had 3 companies, but I had to start thinking deeper into the brand, right? That's what Morning Meetup does to you. They make you think deeper into the brand. So literally, we are all CEOs in our lives. Every day we are CEO at least 3 times, right? So you're bossing yourself. You are ruling yourself. You are a CEO in yourself, right? 1, you are CEO in your kids and your community, right? Your family, your friends. That's 2, right? You're CEO in people. And then 3, if you work for somebody or if you have your own business, you are bossing it, right? You're still ruling over it all. So everybody is a CEO at least 3 times in their life. Y'all get with it, all right? So you're a CEO. You don't even know it, right? I just told you. So start calling yourself CEO 3 times because you are a CEO. You bossing it. You making moves. You making strides to change your life every day, right? And that's all CEOs do. But let's get to it. We originally called it CEO 3 times because I originally called myself CEO 3 times because me and my husband had 3 companies. Our first company is called Top of the Line Healthcare Staffing. I had to breathe. This is where we staff medical professionals in hospitals, doctors' offices, and nursing homes. Then we have TLTLHS Heart to Go Inc. This is our nonprofit. This is the one that takes care of our medical professionals, right? Then we have the real Elisa Applewhite Consulting. This is our consulting company that literally has brought you da 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 da. Oh, it's that side. Da 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 da. Questions and Answers Live with your CEO 3 times me, the real Lisa Applewhite. We also teach everyday people like you how to build a healthcare staffing agency from scratch. We also teach medical professionals how to be the best medical professional they could be. We have partnered with hospitals and nursing homes to show them how to retain their staff and to change the culture in their buildings. Y'all, we go out to schools to talk to people, teenagers. We go to middle schools to encourage them on starting a business and about learning about their credit now. We also do speaks. So me and my husband, we speak. We have a book. We do so much. We have a podcast. Like, we do so much with this consulting company. So I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited about its growth. All right. So January is coming. It's coming quick. January will be the celebration month for me because my birthday is in January. I'm just saying some really important people like Michelle Obama was born in January. And I think Oprah Winfrey too. Wait a minute. I think so. Okay. So I'm so excited about January. And we're doing our challenge in January. So it's going to be so exciting. We're doing our challenge. So get prepared to do the challenge, y'all. So all the people that keep contacting me, Alisa, you still doing the course? You still doing the course? Guess what? We're gonna do the challenge, and the challenge is gonna lead to the course. But you got to go through the challenge, right? Not taking anybody else unless they go through the challenge, because it's a lot. It's a lot. All right, so let's get to it, y'all. We're gonna make sure we stay on track. We got 10 minutes on the clock. I'm doing pretty good. So the question for today is: what should your policies and procedures contain in a healthcare staffing agency? Y'all starting to ask some really, really specific questions that y'all should be paying for in the course. But I said I'll answer it, so I'll answer it because I'm a woman. I'm a word. All right, let me get some water. That literally took 2 seconds off the clock. What should your policies and procedure contain in a healthcare staffing agency? I'm going to give you 3 things on what I think your policies and procedures should contain when you are building a healthcare staffing agency. Let's see what we put. All right, the discrimination clause, right? This is so important. So most of the time when you go to, let me put this camera down because that's like covering up Callie's chain that she bought me. I want her to be proud. You bought that girl at 9-year-old, 9-year-old. Yeah, you 9. I be forgetting. I got 5 kids, y'all. I be forgetting their ages. So the discrimination clause. The discrimination clause literally says that you will not discriminate against race, against which is ethnicity, which is the same, against status, as far as are they disabled or are they not disabled, against Callie in the background. Say, hey, Callie, how are you? If you're going to walk through, you got to say hello. Against sex, female, male, non-gender, gender neutral. What else? What is it? Sex, age, right? So older people, young people. We said disability, veteran status, if they're a veteran, if not, right? So that is what the discrimination clause is. And when you have a healthcare staffing agencies, depending on whatever state you operate in, I believe we talked about this yesterday. In North Carolina, one of the things that you got to have in your policies procedure is a discrimination clause. The Department of Health and Human Services in North Carolina requires you to have that particular clause inside of your contract. Inside your policies and procedures in order to even start operating in the state of North Carolina. So the discrimination clause is a small clause that says, I will not discriminate against anybody, period. I don't care what they are. As long as they are a human being, I will not discriminate them. Now, this does not mean for dogs, animals, and stuff like that, but I wouldn't discriminate against them either because they just got so much love for you, right? Sometimes your pets love you way more than people. I'm just saying, y'all, I get it. I don't have any pets because I got 5 kids, and I just know that the pet will be lonely if it comes to the house. I be trying to explain it to the kids. It'll be lonely because nobody's here, right? So always be lonely. But literally, you don't discriminate against anybody. That is a clause that has to be in your policies and procedures. It might be the same thing for other states. We only staff in New York, New Jersey, and North Carolina. And it's in our clauses for all of those 3 states, but the discrimination clause has to be in your policies and procedures in order to even start a healthcare staffing agency. Okay, so let's put it there. All right, so what should your policies and procedures contain in a healthcare staffing agency? So the HIPAA clause, this is so important, right? The HIPAA clause literally says that whatever information I obtain from the patient, whatever information I obtain from the client, whatever information that I obtain from the staffing agency that concerns the patient's information, I will not go out and say it to the world. Okay, I will only utilize this information when I'm taking care of the patient. And the HIPAA clause also protects people from saying, if my cousin comes in as a patient and they're not my direct patient, I can't legally look at their information. Now, it kills me when seasoned medical professionals say, oh, such and such said their family member just came in, let me look them up and see. I'm like, yo, I don't know where that conversation's coming from. I'll just walk up to them. I'm like, so you can't do that, right? And I need for you not to do that while I'm present, because I have to legally report you for looking at somebody else's information. How much time do you got on your hand that you can look up somebody else's information? That means you're not, number one, finding out what your team needs. You're not finding out if they need help, because if you got that much time on your hand to look up somebody else's information, you're not spending enough time with your patient. Period. Okay, so that is a violation of somebody's rights. If you don't have access to that person's chart, you can't just look them up because they're in the hospital, right? If my husband's in the hospital, I can't just look him up because he's in a hospital or a nursing home. I have to have permission to access his chart. I have to get permission from him. I got to get permission as far as I'm working on his team. So y'all be careful. The friends that y'all be around in nursing and healthcare that be like, oh, such and such came to the hospital, let me look them up. Because what they don't know is when you look up that person, they have a compliance team that literally looks at, in hospitals and nursing homes, they have a compliance team that literally looks at the timestamp that people looked in. So when you log in, they give you a login information. They audit these quite frequently, and they have a timestamp of when you went into this thing, right? And the reason why they have a timestamp, because they have been sued so much for people saying, oh, my information was tapped into, this is private information. So the hospitals and the nursing homes got really smart. Guess what? You look at this chart, now your username is time-stamped in this chart. And we're going to call everybody who got a time-stamp in this chart if they wasn't on the treatment team. So you have this section called the treatment team, and it literally says, I am assigned to this particular patient. And if you are not on that assigned patient list, but you looked into that patient's chart, now you can either lose your job, the hospital can find you. Y'all, oh my God, they could sue you for violating somebody's information because you're putting them up for a lawsuit. So this is what I'm saying to you. You got to be careful on this stuff. Like, I don't even say be careful. I just say don't do it. If you are a medical professional, you have this much time to look up somebody you're not taking care of, I promise you the patients that you're taking care of are lacking something. They're lacking your attention. They're lacking to be changed, to be bathed, right? So mind your business and just go take care of your patient, right? If that person wants you to know what they're in there for, guess what? They'll call you if they're your friend, right? And if they're not your friend, why you even in their chart anyway? People deserve privacy. Period, right? Regardless if they're your neighbor or not, people deserve privacy. But I'm just letting you know, especially you new medical professionals that's coming up in this world, when y'all see these old medical professionals looking up, oh, let me check and see this such and such come. If they don't have access, they have now digitally signed their name to that chart, and they are liable for anything that happens in that chart as far as violating that person's privacy. And HIPAA do not play. Their violations start at like $25,000 to $50,000 per violation. It's just crazy. Like, so hospitals ain't got time to be paying that amount of money because you want to take a look at somebody's chart. That's my pet peeve, y'all. Let me get back over here. I got 2 minutes. I'm telling you, this right here, just mind your business. Just mind your business. That's all you got to do. Mind your business and take care of your patients. All right. So let's get to the next one because it's 2 minutes left. That's my thing right there. All right. What should your policies contain in a healthcare staffing agency? Requirements for your employees. Your policy should literally contain what you require your staff to do. What I require you to do, where I require you to go, where I require you to report to, how you clock in, how you clock out. These are your vacation days. These are your pay schedule days. That's what your policies procedures should contain, right? It should contain your employees, the requirements for your employees, how your employees going to work, all of the clauses that protect you, but all of the clauses that protect your employee as well. If you're working on the floor, you have to literally wear rubber sole shoes. Have that in your policy, just in case anything happens, right? So this is what your policy should contain. All right, we got 1 minute 54 seconds. I'm gonna do this. So let's recap all of it. What should your policies and procedures contain in a healthcare staffing agency? 1, the discrimination clause. 2, the HIPAA clause, which we talked a lot about. And 3, requirements for your employees. All right, y'all. So as always, I want to end it with follow me on all social media platforms, right? So The Real Elisa Applewhite. Again, that's The Real Elisa Applewhite. Follow me on all social media platforms, y'all. I gave this advice yesterday. Subscribe to my YouTube channel now. And I got 1 subscriber while I was live, so I was just like so ecstatic. And then I got 1 this morning. I'm so happy for the subscribers, so thank you. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, go now. My Instagram people, Pavu Babu 2, go Morales, Tyrone Mastone. Make sure you go and Hanley 1483. Go and Wealthy Henry. Wealthy Henry. You must be wealthy because that's a great name, right? Go and subscribe to my YouTube channel now. As always, y'all know I ended with I absolutely love y'all. I don't know half the people out here on this call. I really don't. But I'm so glad that you decided to spend your day with me. I'm so glad that you are breathing and you are here to listen to the sound of my voice and listen to me when I tell you I love you. I love you. I love you. I send so much love to you. But there is no love. Ooh, gives me chills, Jesus. There's no love that you get from your creator like you get from your creator, right? Like your spouse, your kids, your mom, your dad, your friends. Nobody loves you like God loves you. So make sure you go out and you build a relationship with your creator, okay? Go out and build a super huge relationship with your creator, because when things get rocky and everything's going to get shaky at one point in your life, and if you haven't had a shaky life, kudos to you, right? But when things get shaky, it's going to be the only thing that sustains you through it all, especially if you're in business, right? Especially in business. So love y'all. I'm going to leave y'all with this. And we sold the book yesterday. Oh, Millionaire Mindset. Let's go. Lisa Applewhite, your CEO 3 times. This is going to be a millionaire mindset. Tip number 1, your new friends' conversation should make your old friends uncomfortable or intrigued. Let that sink in.